Now, this blatant attempt by the New South Wales Government to decriminalise sections of the state's drug laws is looking worse by the day. We've discussed this on the program a couple of times this week. It is a ridiculous and weak policy. It's a four strikes policy, which would allow users to be caught with drugs and escape punishment until their fourth possession. Their slate is cleaned after 12 months as well, so only a complete turkey would ever receive a sentence of any kind. It's being sold in Cabinet as a great way to save money. Really? If that is the only way to save money in New South Wales, and they need to, the Treasurer, Dominic Perrottet, should hang up his abacus. But bear in mind, this is a direct response to the recommendations from that special commission into the drug ice that came down earlier this year. It was the Commission's idea to hoist the white flag of defeat against the ice epidemic, and the public, I'm sorry, just won't cop it. They didn't cop it when the report came out then. They won't cop it when Cabinet meets in 10 days' time either. And would you believe now, in some kind of negotiation to appease those Cabinet ministers who thankfully won't support the policy, there's been a suggestion that the four-strike scheme will now only apply to young offenders. Great. Let's show the kids who might dabble with this deadly drug that it's not illegal. Go and dabble again. Do it again and again and again. As a matter of fact, you can be caught 3 times in 1 year and face no consequences. What sort of lousy and dangerous lesson is that in their learning years? Seriously. Meanwhile, the Telegraph reported today that while Cabinet considered making the state's drug laws as weak as water, they also discussed in the same meeting doubling the penalties for graffiti. Yep. Just a set of warnings for repeat drug offenders, but double the dose for graffitists. There must be some kind of mind-altering drug in the water in the taps of Macquarie Street. If this goes through, the mob will turn on the New South Wales Liberal government like rabid dogs.